get some more people. So, we're talking about XRP for complete beginners, right? So if you're a beginner and you want to learn about XRP, then this is what we're going to discuss today. Let's get into it. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Let's go. So, what is XRP, right? XRP is a digital currency created in 2012, right? It's created by David Swartz, Jed McCallum. If I'm saying the name incorrectly, I'm sorry. And Arthur Brito, right? So, unlike traditional cryptocurrencies that emerged from anonymous creators, XRP was built, right? It was built with a vision to solve the inefficiencies in the global money transfer. So, in other words, it makes it faster to transfer money, right? So, XRP ledger provides, or XRPL, purpose-built blockchain design, right? It's designed specifically for fast, low-cost international money transfers, right? Um, so the XRP ledger, or XRPL, operates as an open source, right? So it's decentralized platform that enables instant settlement of transaction across borders without the delays and fees associated with traditional banking system, right? So this can happen within 2 to 3 seconds or so. You could transfer a decent amount of money, right? Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Like the video, share it with other people. Let's get it out here, get this information out there, help some more people. All right. So again, the purpose is built to for payment, right? It helps with payment processing, things like that. So XRP versus Ripple, right? So what's the difference between the two? So one of the most common, sources of confusion with this is Ripple versus XRP, and the relationship in while they are close, they are connected. They serve different purposes, right? In the ecosystem, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Welcome to the live. It's beginner, teaching on XRP right here. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's get it out here. Motivate some more people. Let's go. So, Ripple Labs, Ripple Labs is a technology company building the payment, solutions for the banks and financial institutions. It's founded in 2012. The company develops products like Ripple Net that leverage blockchain um, technology to facilitate seamless cross-border transactions. MD, MP4, MPRF4. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Um, um, yeah, across, for transaction traditional other sectors. So XRP is the native digital asset that operates independently on the XRP ledger, right? Remember we spoke about that, the the XRPL, so the XRP ledger. Hey, happy New Year. Same, thank you, bro. Thank you. Welcome. We in the new year. Let's go, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's level up to you. Let's go. It's used to move money, right? Quickly and cheaply across the network. So It's serving as a bridge, currency that eliminates the need for pre-funded accounts in destination countries. So anyone can use XRP without, the Ripple. Let me just double check something. XRP. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Okay. All right. So, um, Anthony Russ, Jello, what's going on, guys? Like, share, and subscribe. Um, so the connection between Ripple and XRP. So Ripple and XRP, right, are related but not the same thing, right? So Ripple uses XRP in some of its products, um, particularly on demand liquidity, ODL, but XRP exists as an independent digital asset. The XRP ledger is open source and operated by a global network of independent, validation not controlled by Ripple. So, in other words, so Ripple uses XRP in some of its products. So it makes the connection between the two can make affect XRP because Ripple is in using it in some of its payment. For example, in Japan, they're using, who's that? Nick Kersey. You little Jeff. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's motivate some more people. Let's go. Get it out there. Let's go. So Ripple currently have, involvement when the Japan, some of the payment process, and because of that, XRP, can potentially rise because it's intertwined within their system. So how does XRP work, right? XRP is uses a unique protocol with independent validators, rather than a lot of energy to mine and things like that. So the just see here. Okay. The So it has a lightning fast settlement, right? So you could settle a transaction within 3 to 5 seconds, with fees less than like pennies, right? It's not that expensive to do transaction. So a lot of countries may adapt this because it's not that much. It doesn't cost that much to send money across, to other countries right now. So that's why XRP can be, valuable in that sense. That's one of the reasons. As you look into Japan and XRP, you'll see what I'm talking about, where they're incorporating some of the payment processes. So this speed makes XRP one of the fastest blockchain networks in existence, right? It enables real-time payment experiences that rival traditional payment processes. So that's definitely a plus if you want your money to go transact to another country fast. And right now, this can help. So it has a lot of scalability, right? It can handle thousands of transactions per second, right? Um, Making it highly scalable and energy efficient. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Let's go. Um, so the throughout the capacity position, XRP serves as a global payment demands, without congestion or rising fees during peak usage, right? So if you ever try to send money abroad, you know that it probably sometimes it may have issues and things like that. So this would help solve that as far as how fast it is and how quickly you could get your transaction. So why is XRP valuable? Do you guys know what XRP is? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is your first time hearing about XRP, or you're currently doing trading XRP? Currently, it's traded about at 2.15 so it's not that costly. Um, so um, so why is it valuable, right? It's valuable because it bridge currency, right? It act as a cross-border payment, so it eliminates the need for multiple, banks and all these different things to accounts that you may need in the past. It reduced the complexity and cost of international transaction, right? So it has instant global transfer, as I said, 2 to 3 seconds, enables bank and financial institutions to send money globally in seconds. So imagine that, guys. You could send money globally in seconds, then taking it days, 3 to 5 days, business days, all those things. So traditional bank take, like as I said, 3 to 5 days. Now it can happen within seconds, and it can help improve cash flow and customer satisfaction, right? So imagine you're sending money across to a family, to another country or somebody, and it's so fast that it's it will feel like very convenient for the customer. So most customer would like that, right? Most people would like that. Um, so institutional trust, it has, as I said, like some countries incorporated into its payments process, like Japan, right? So it's supported by some institution, and that makes it can be used as a real world usage versus just like a speculation. So it's definitely being used currently in some countries. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's all work together. Let's go. So now, okay, let me charge my phone. Charge. So Bitcoin versus XRP. So what are the key differences, right? Um, while both are cryptocurrencies, right? XRP and Bitcoin designed with different purposes in mind, right? So understanding these can help distinguish, clarify why XRP excels in payment scenarios, right? So Bitcoin, mined through proof of work, right? Um, about 10 minutes or so to settlement time. It primarily store of value. It's limited to about 7 transactions a second. Let me just do something real quick. Okay. All right. All right. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's level up together. Let's go. I think I need to put this on the tripod. Second, guys. This one here. All right. There we go. All right. Welcome to the live, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. So XRP is pre-minded about 100 billion. It takes about 3 to 5 seconds for settlement, and it's designed specifically for payments, right? So thousands of transactions can be happen within seconds. Um, and it generally uses a little bit of energy to use the XRP, right? Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Welcome to the live. We're talking about XRP for beginners. Welcome to the video. Let's go get this video out there. Help some more people understand what XRP is. It's for the complete beginners. Let's go. So XRP uses far less energy than Bitcoin, right? Making it more eco-friendly choice, and um, it has a lot of benefit as far as transaction is fast, and it has a fast settlement time, right? So something interesting with XRP, right? The SEC um, sued XRP, right? So um, the SEC is basically the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. So they sued XRP in 2020, right? Um, they sued Ripple Labs, which is you know the company that uses XRP in its system, stuff like that, in some of its system. So they allege that XRP was an unregistered security, right? The lawsuit created some uncertainty in the market at that time, and led to exchanges delisting XRP temporarily, right? And it became a pivotal moment for cryptocurrency regulation in US, right? So in 2020, in July 2023, the court ruling determined that XRP is not a security, right? When traded on public exchanges, which um, which provides some clarity for the crypto currency industry. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Welcome to the live. Let's go. So in early in 2025, right? The case was closed, and clearing for a wider adoption of XRP um, and institutional products, right? So this removed the regulation, uncertainty, and paved a way for XRP ETFs, increased exchange listings, and broader institutional participation in the XRP ecosystem. So this kind of victory right here um, was not just for XRP, right? It's basically for the entire cryptocurrency, you know, industry framework and the regulation in the U.S., right? So U.S. is, it wasn't that adaptive too much of the cryptocurrency. Now it's a little bit more adapting to it, like compared to some countries like Japan and things like that. So some real world uses, right? Some real world uses. Let's go, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. So real world use cases today, right? So cross-border payments for XRP facilitated um, cross-border payments and near instant settlement, right? So a lot of some financial institutions use XRP to move money, right? Move money between countries without the delay, limiting the delay and cost, you know, associated with banking, like sending money like that, especially a large amount of money. So this is definitely beneficial for a lot of these banks if they use these once they use this. So that's why XRPs. That's one of the reasons why XRPs, you know, talked about like that, like how it is now. So liquidity, right? Management. So enabling liquidity management for financial institution via the Ripple Net on-demand liquidity, right? Our ODL service. So banks can access foreign currency on demand without maintaining pre-funded accounts, right? So freeing up capital and reducing operational costs is significantly, right? So this can save them a ton of money over time. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's level up together. Let's go. Let's back up here. All right. This can save them a ton of money over time. So emerging application, powering emerging uses, including tokenization and real world assets. So you got NFT market under XRPL, um, Ledger, XRP Ledger, and stable coins like Ripple's RLUSD. So it's built in central decentralization exchange is smart contract capabilities, which enable innovation financial products, right? So this is pretty much creating like a innovative way of transaction money across the world. As I said, faster payment processes and um, settlements of money. So this is definitely what most people would like, right? They want to go by faster and they want to settle faster. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Welcome to the video. Let's go. Let's motivate some more people. Let's go get it out here. So, why we should learn about XRP now, right? It's one of the top cryptocurrency right now, um, and it has legal clarity achievements, especially in some countries like Japan, right? Um, it has payment revolutionary, fast payments, so payment processes that can save a lot of time, money, all those good things when you're trading, right? Um, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's go. All right. So if you wanted to buy XRP, you could use something like Coinbase. You got different brokerage out there. Even Robinhood, does you could buy XRP on there and stuff like that. Just I recommend doing your research. This is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Make sure this makes sense for you. Okay. Um, so you can use those different brokers to buy XRP. Um, and then you could look into different ways of storing it. You could have some secure wallet for to help secure your XRP and things like that. As I said, do your research. Um, MD. What's going on, guys? Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Live up to that. So XRP right now is having a more it's becoming more of a like clarity on what it is. For example, in Japan, they classify as more of like an asset, right? In some cases, so institutional adaptation and technological maturity makes this pivotal moment for XRP, right? And not only that too, it doesn't cost that much. As I said earlier, right now XRP is sitting at about $2.15, $2.17 or so. And if you get XRP at, say you get 100 shares of that, that will cost you about $215. And imagine XRP goes up to where Bitcoin is at right now, right? Bitcoin is currently at about, let me just double. about 93,000 and change, right? Imagine you that it goes up to 93,000 and change, and you buy 100 of those. That's times 100, right? So you have a significant amount of money by just investing, about a small amount of money, like a couple $100 or whatnot. So the potential for this is significant. But keep in mind, guys, you want to make sure you don't necessarily invest money that you need right now. This may take some time. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Let's go. For example, if you look at some of the all the cryptos that where they started and where they're at now, you can see that it took some time, but when it moved, right? So definitely want to take a look at that. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just giving some information on the XRP and crypto and things like that right now, trading, all those things. So I recommend doing your own research before you make any decision. All right. Um, so the fast, low cost, and environmental, benefit of using XRP can make this a good thing for the world, right? For society. So, guys, with that being said, if you are ready to go on this journey and learn more about these cryptos and trading and investing in stocks and all those good things, then I invite you to join my community. It's specific for beginners right now to learn these things and get support. And you're gonna get educated resources and things like that if you want to continue to learn more about these things and have accountability and all those good things. So if you want to get involved with that, there should be a link in the description down below, or you could type guide if you want to get the link to you. All right. So remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Let's go. And let's just recap. XRP is basically, right? XRP is basically a digital currency that was created in 2012, and its purpose right now is basically for payment, right? It helps with faster payment transaction. All right. So if you want to continue to learn more about this and get support and all those good things, community, as I said, you could check out the link in the description, comment um, down below. Now you get the link. So with that being said, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's level up together. Motivate some more people. All right, let's go. His glory, peace. For His glory, peace. Let's go.